I'm crazy right now. The whole team is crazy. We're turning it over. I said, we just got to relax. We're not supposed to be here. You know, we got to remember that. No one thought we'd be here. I go, we're here. Let's just enjoy the moment. And I don't know. You know, Ashley heard that too, and I don't know if that's why we settled down. We didn't turn the basketball over the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We took care of the basketball. We played a good 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We were smart with the basketball. The shot clock, we took care of the ball and took the shot clock down. Got a couple good looks. Got a layup, you know, to put us up 7. So, you know, it was. I think we were pretty tight. You know, you're playing in the big dance at 8:30 in the morning. That's a little different. The biggest game of my life. I coached at 8:30 in the morning. So. Well, but it was fun. It was fun. So
you mentioned Erica, 27 points. How big was she for you guys?
She was huge. You know, we the team. You know, we rely on her a lot. You know, she's our leader. She did some good things for us. We knew with their zone and stuff, we were going to have to try to find her and try to find her attacking seams and stuff.
It was a very clear decision with 4 fouls, and I think you took her out for 30 seconds and then put her back in. Was it clear you guys needed to have her out there in crunch time there?
Yep, I said we're going to do or die here. You know, it was one of those deals where, you know, when you're playing poker, we went all in with Erica. So, and it worked out. So.
And the team finished with 21 turnovers. Do you think it was? I want to start with the 8:30 a.m. start. You mentioned that. Did you see how that affected your team at all?
I don't think it was that. I think we just got a little sloppy with the ball. You know, the old saying goes, we played not to lose instead of playing to win there. You know, we got up 12, and that made me nervous just for the fact against Ozarks. You know, Ozarks was up by a bunch, and this team came back, shot it real well, 30 and 21. I mean, they can shoot really well, and they shot themselves back into the game there, and they did here too. And, you know, I knew they were a dangerous team just by the way they shoot the basketball. But turnovers, that's something that we need to take care of that ourselves. You know, and that's nothing against Haskell. They did a very good job of getting after us, but we just didn't take care of the ball down the stretch.
Do you think you wore them down? They looked like they were starting to get tired.
Yeah. You know, my athletic trainer and my assistant said that, you know, that they're getting tired, and that's why we kept trying to keep our substitution patterns going. Sometimes I get away from that, and today I try to keep that rotation going as long as I could.
In the first quarter, there were a lot of 50-50 plays, and it looked like your team made a conscious decision to put the extra effort in, even though this is an early game. Did you feel that as well?
Yeah, and that's what we talked about, is 50-50 basketballs here at the national tournament. You know, talking to Coach Lean that was here, you know, in 2004, he gave me his line where, you know, they never won a game by more than 4. He went through and told me it was 2, 3, 4, 2. You know, every game's that way. And I told kids, you know, one possession could matter here. You know, so you want to get that basketball. And I thought our kids did a good job of diving after loose balls and going after loose balls today.
You had a solid 14-point lead going into halftime, and then they started a run to kind of start the third quarter. What was it coming out of the break that kind of had your team flat?
I'm not. You know, we come out and we started with the turnover, and then we got a rebound, then we start with another turnover. I mean, and then turnovers just kill you, and we talk about that all the time. You know, you gotta have perfect possessions, you gotta have stops and scores, and that's the thing is. And then all of a sudden we tighten up. You know, we turn the ball over a couple times, and when your turnovers come from your best players, you know, your other players start to tighten up a little bit, and you know. But when we got back in it, you know, we had Hope and Kelsey and Ryan on the floor. We had 3 freshmen on the floor with a junior and a sophomore, so I thought that was, you know, pretty good experience for them and to play through that.
Having a big lead and then coming all the way back, and then you guys were able to pull away at the end. What positives do you take out of that moving forward in this tournament?
That's kind of how we've been all year. You know, the standing joke in Mitchell is I always keep the game close so people stay in the stands. You know, and the whole year we've been up by 15, 16, and teams come back. So it wasn't a surprise to me or our kids. We've been there before. It just seems like, and we talk about it in timeouts and stuff. The last timeout, it was a 4-point game. I go, girls, you get up 7, we can put this away, you know, and we talk about that. But they made a run at us. They made a good run at us, and that's what you're going to see at the national tournament here. It's a game of runs, and I think it helps that I play in the GPAC conference, because night in and night out, that's what you see. This is the kind of basketball you see. You don't blow anybody out in the GPAC conference. Night in and night out, this is what you see, and I think that prepared us for today's game.
Any idea how you use the day off, considering you'll be playing at the same time on Friday?
I guess, well, now I don't have to worry about going back to class tomorrow. So tomorrow we practice at 8:30. I know that. I know Corey Wester's groups take us out for lunch at 1, so I know that part of it, and then the rest of the schedule we'll see here.
No, we'll open the gym at 6 a.m. for you.
Well, I promised him we wouldn't get up that early if we won today. So, but no, it's been, you know, and I think that helped us a lot too. You talked about when you asked about, you know, they seem to be tired and this and that. I thought you know, physically we were ready for today's game just for the fact that, you know, we've been getting up at 5:30 and practicing every morning since we found out when we played, and I think our bodies got used to that. So.
And Coach, I don't know if you know this, 100th win for you at DW. What is that? How does that sink in for you?
Is that right, Nick? Oh, well, that's pretty cool. It's been a fun ride, you know. Wow, that's pretty special. Considering, you know, I grew up watching Wesleyan basketball when I was 8, 9, 10 years old. You know, my mom and dad took me to games. I'm born and raised in Mitchell. You know, this is my dream job. Recruits always are asking me, you know, are you going to stay here for the long haul? Yeah, I tell them, you know, my in-laws are here, my mom and dad are here. The town of Mitchell's special to me. So, getting the 100th win, you know, that's a real special thing for me, special thing for the kids. You know, it's not about me, it's about the kids. They're the ones that got the 100 wins. But yeah, that's neat. So.
To do it here, though, what does that really mean? To do a tournament, first time in a tournament.
I guess it hasn't sunk in yet. That's special too. You guys are gonna make me cry here pretty soon. It's fun. I mean, I can't. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit down and think about it. And that's awesome. You know. So.
Congrats, Jason.
Thank you. Thank you.